You fucking pedophile. I got you on 4K. I got you on camera. You pedophile. I got you. You're talking to 9-year-olds, huh? You're talking to 9-year-olds, huh? You're talking to 9-year-olds, huh? What's this?
My name is Sweetie. I'm 10 years old. I live in the Philippines. Every day, I had to sit in front of the webcam and talk to men, just like tens of thousands of other kids. The men ask me to take off my clothes. They undress. They play with themselves. They want me to play with myself. As soon as I go online, they come to me. 10, 100, every hour. So many. But what they don't know, I'm not real. I'm a computer model, made piece by piece to track down these men who do this.
Webcam child sex tourism is a new phenomenon that's spreading like an epidemic. Men from rich countries pay children in poor countries to perform sexual acts in front of webcams. These crimes happen tens of thousands of times a day. But with a novel approach, we can stop this. We are Ter de Zom, the Netherlands, and we fight child exploitation.
Children we are dealing with, they suffer from depression, they suffer from anxiety, they suffer from aggression. They have no idea about normal relationships. They have no idea about sexuality. And what makes it worse is that it's on the increase. And therefore, we have shifted our attention to the demand side. If nothing is being done about the source of the problem, this phenomenon will only increase even further.
The UN and the FBI estimate that 750,000 pedophiles are online at any given moment. We estimate that tens of thousands of kids, some of them only 6 years old, are abused behind cams in the Philippines alone. But instead of hundreds of thousands of convictions, we could only find 6 men who've ever been charged. It appears that these kids don't go to the police, and these crimes are extremely difficult to prove. The only way to stop predators is to patrol the websites where they commit these crimes, and to catch them in the act. And so we did. To investigate this problem, we go undercover posing as a 10-year-old Filipino girl on public chat rooms.
The moment that you log in and you identify yourself as a young girl from the Philippines, they swarm at you. It happens extremely fast.
3, 4, 5, 6. Do you like to wear your bra? Hello. Hi, honey, can we talk? Hey, are you... I'm 36, okay? There's too many. It's overwhelming the computer. It's too many guys trying to chat. The predators feel safe and anonymous. They use fake names, live far away, and can pay with untraceable prepaid credit cards you can buy anywhere. They don't have to travel to countries like the Philippines to abuse children. Nothing is stopping them. Most of them come from wealthier countries. And people who approach us see that we're 10, and then we always remind them that we're 10 years old. They contact kids on dating sites, social networks, and public chat rooms.
We have men who are going online, finding these girls, virtually raping them, and then turn off their computer again and they go to work as if nothing happened.
All of the men want us to turn on our webcam. So to maintain our cover and to catch more predators, we're bringing Sweetie to life. Sweetie is a computer model who looks and moves like a real girl. We capture the movements of a real person and apply them to Sweetie. Then, we use an application to control her every move.
I'm not real.
Men think she's sitting in front of a webcam in the Philippines, but actually, she's operated by Ter de Zon from a warehouse in the capital of the Netherlands, Amsterdam. While Sweetie is chatting, we track down the men. Using bits of information they give us, we identify them with Google, Facebook, and other sources. Without hacking their computers, we collect their names, addresses, phone numbers, pictures, and video footage. In just 2 months, we identified the first 1,000 predators. And on November 4th, we handed over their dossiers to Interpol. If catching them is so easy, webcam child sex tourism can be stopped. Now we need your signature to convince governments to catch the other hundreds of thousands of predators. Thanks to the UN, webcam child sex tourism is a crime almost everywhere. What we need now is proactive policing.
Well, the laws need to be enforced. That's the first question. There is absolutely a prohibition in international law, and penalties will be very serious.
With the extension of the internet, with the decreasing prices of the internet, it will get more and more accessible, not just for the western part of this globe, but also for the developing world, which means that there will be more victims, there will be more children exposed to this phenomenon.
Help us stop webcam child sex tourism and protect the kids behind cams. Proactive investigation is the only way to catch these men. With your signature and our research, we can pressure all national governments to act. If we can trace 1,000 men in just 2 months, police forces can trace more than 100,000 a year.
Sign the petition now.
Please sign the petition now and share it on Facebook and Twitter.
Went there just to meet new kids.
Well, tonight, a warning for parents. It's a popular website that allows kids to connect with strangers.
But NBC6 investigator Miriam Masihi found sometimes they can be exposed to inappropriate content. We must warn you, the information you're about to hear is graphic and sexual in nature.
Looking to socialize with other kids during a pandemic that has them pretty much isolated, 2 teens logged on to Omegle.com, a site where they can talk to strangers.
It's supposed to be where all the kids, they go to meet other kids in the chat rooms. What we found out, some adults go on there and they're nude, showing their private parts and masturbating.
These 2 moms who asked us to conceal their identities to protect their 13-year-old son say a friend of the boys told them they could meet new kids in the chat, but didn't warn them that they would be exposed to inappropriate content.
He was a shock because he honestly went there just to meet new kids his age.
Like similar sites to connect to this one, you don't have to register or identify yourself. Just accept the terms of service. From there, it's like a Russian roulette that randomly picks a stranger for you to chat with.
They engage into what's called a video chat, okay, or video streaming where it's, again, one-on-one, and some platforms have it where you can have multiple users.
These moms say their kids were instantly connected to adults that were engaging in lewd acts.
Most of the platforms put out a disclaimer in the beginning when you log in, says, you know, we're not responsible for any content that is exchanged here.
On its homepage, Omegle acknowledges predators have been known to use the site. We tried contacting the site's creator but didn't hear back. On Facebook, he says he's implemented measures to block lewd behavior, and in 2015, he helped send a Kentucky man to prison for distributing child pornography on the site. Detectives say sometimes pedophiles take advantage of the anonymity these sites offer to prey on kids, asking them for inappropriate pictures.
Do these things tend, in your experience, to escalate to bigger crimes?
A lot of times they ask the child victim for either a phone number, an address.
To protect your kids from harmful content, they recommend blocking pages like this one on their devices, speaking frankly with them about the danger, and constantly checking the sites they visit.
I want parents to be aware of, this website, and I guess that's a new chat room.
Miami-Dade Police's Internet Crimes Against Children unit says that finding sexual predators who hide on these sites isn't easy since they use computer servers in other countries. That's why it is important to prevent children from accessing this content in the first place. Miriam Masihi, NBC6 News.